Hello, guys, and it's your girl Zena, and I'm back again. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera around a little bit, but I'm not really a camera person, so this is new to me. So we're gonna try this out. But it's your girl Zena from Girls Connecting, and today I'm here to talk about having your own and having some type of financial stability, even if you're in a romantic relationship or you're with someone who takes care of you. That's okay. It's amazing to have that and be able to be with someone who wants to provide for you. And even if you're not working, if that person is fully providing for you, I still think it is very important that you have your own. If they're giving you some type of money to shop or to live your best life, usually when somebody's fully providing for you and you don't have to work, they're ensuring that they're taking care of all of your needs. So if you have someone in your life who's doing that for you, then I truly, truly, truly advise not only coming up with a wise budget plan to ensure that you're paying all of the bills on time and that you're staying on top of those things and making sure there's groceries in the house and there's toiletries and just all of the necessities are well taken care of. You're also ensuring that the vacations are planned and the money saved up for it. You're ensuring that you're planning those dinner nights and those special little getaways for you and hubby or you and wifey so that you guys can have that alone time. And especially if you have children, it's so important to get away from the home and just have a little bit of time together. But with all of that, you need to ensure that you're saving. And I think I spoke a little bit on this before, but I really want to get a little bit more into it because me and my best friend was having a conversation about this. And it's a lot of women out there who take for granted maybe the person that's taking care of them. They don't realize that that can come to an end, that no one has to take care of you, that at any point in time you may have to fend for yourself. Relationships don't always last forever, and we're very wise of that idea. So just ensuring that we put ourselves in positions to always be taken care of, to ensure that we're always able to stay afloat. And if the person's taking care of you, then you need to be budgeting your money, the money that is to you, the money you have to do whatever you want after everything else is taken care of. You need to be putting something aside. And if this person is giving you a lot of money, then you definitely need to be putting something aside. If you guys are going half on the bills, when you're budgeting the bills, you need to be budgeting something for, I guess, your household savings, something that you guys are both contributing to. And if you prefer to have a joint account or if that's cash that you guys prefer to save in the house, whatever works best for you and your significant other. But you also, and I think you both should know and have an understanding that you have your own savings and you both have money for a rainy day. And that rainy day could be together or that rainy day could be without each other. It's just really however that storm comes in and whatever it entails and whatever it affects. So just ensuring that. And I think a lot of times us as women, we get so comfortable. We get in this princess lifestyle. And I'm not saying that somebody else won't take care of you, but there's definitely going to be a little bit of a lag. It's going to be a little bit of a grace period where you're going to have to fully take care of yourself again. And it's so important to ensure that you're doing that. And even I know a few people, but I was a friend of mine, and an old friend. We're not friends now. We haven't really been close friends in years. But I can say that she got married at a very young age, had children at a very young age. She has a happy family, but she's never had a career. She's never had a job. She's never went to school outside of high school. She's never accomplished things of her own to have any of her own back. And she definitely has a happy marriage. I don't see anything going wrong with it. Again, personally, we're not close, but it just looks very endearing. But God forbid things between them was not to work out. She kind of depends on him to take care of her. And if she had to get back into the work life, into that lifestyle of having to have a 9 to 5 and do a 9 to 5, would she really be able to do those things? Would she really be able to just really jump back into a 9 to 5? And then where I'm not in my early 20s, I'm not in my mid 20s, I'm in my late 20s. I'm soon not to be in my 20s at all. So most of my friends and the people around me are of the age of mine or older. So if you're 30, 31, 32, and never had a job, and now you're trying to jump into the work field, is not necessarily just going to be as easy with no experience, no further education, nothing. Nothing is going to be very hard. And then especially if you have children to provide for. Now, granted, the person that you have those children with should help you provide for them, but they also have a life of their own they have to provide for, and that means paying their own bills, providing food for themselves, and things of that nature. So that's why I think it's extremely important to be established. You may not have to use your skills, you may not have to go to work or do any of those things, but it's good to have it. And I think more important than anything, and I always preach this, I think it's so important for women to have good money management skills. You don't gotta have the best, but they need to be decent. You need to understand the value of money. You need to understand the value of your money. You need to understand your lifestyle and your means. And you also need to understand what do you want from life and where you're going, and how are you going to financially accomplish those things, and how do your financial stance play a part in that. Just ensuring that you have that understanding of things, and ensuring that you understand that these are things that you need to work towards, and these are things that you need to work on, are so important. And not just in a relationship, but even living with yourself. And especially if you're going to go from living with someone and someone providing for you to having to solely provide for yourself, you're going to have to get out of that habit of spending money like it doesn't matter. You're going to have to get out the habit of not respecting money, not having the responsibility of handling money. And I guess that's being disciplined with money, not having financial discipline. But again, as women, it is key. It is important to have your own financial backing. And again, you may not have to have a job today, but you should be able to go get a job if you need one. If someone is providing for you, then you need to ensure that you're saving some of that money, and you're not just spending it. You're not acting like it can't come to an end, because any and everything can come to an end at any time. So don't let, because things are so great today, feel that they can't be bad tomorrow. So just ensure that, regardless of how anything in life plays out, you can stay afloat. You're able to take care of yourself. You're able to provide for yourself, and you're not necessarily going to be in a position where you're looking for a relationship just because you need someone to take care of you, because you'll find yourself in unhealthy relationships, toxic relationships, abusive relationships. And a lot of times you'll find yourself having to stay because this person takes care of you. And right now you cannot take care of yourself. And that may even be your case now. That may be a relationship you're in now. So you need to figure out how you can put yourself in a financial situation to get out of that. Financial stability is so important amongst old people. And I feel a lot of times we look at men as that needs to be a characteristic in them, that they need to be financially stable. That's something you need to bring to the table. But a lot of us as women think we're a lot more financially stable than we are. And a lot of times we don't realize it's our support system while we stay afloat. It may be our mom, it may be our friends, it may be our family, whoever it is. Somebody's helping us or doing something for us. It may be a guy who likes you. And I'm not saying all of us. There's a lot of us who are doing everything on our own. We don't have anybody. But there are a lot of us who have that opportunity of being taken care of in some shape or form. We have somebody to fall back on when things are hard. Men don't often have that same privilege, so they have to be able to provide for themselves. And a lot of times, even to be in a relationship, they have to have money, they have to have financial stability. And not only do they have to have it, they have to be able to provide it to you as well. So as a woman, just having to provide it for yourself and making sure you're in the position that, God forbid, things ever go left, you can still take care of yourself is extremely important. And understand it is your responsibility, even if you are in a relationship, to be able to take care of yourself. Sometimes we become entitled to people taking care of us. And again, that is just putting yourself in a trap. That is just allowing somebody to be able to control you. And I don't say that you shouldn't respect them, regardless if they do or don't take care of you. But again, a lot of people will use that as control. And we as women, we know that. We see it on social media, women joking about how if he don't do this, he'll be in the streets or this or that. Or like, it's getting cold outside. When it get cold, y'all see all the memes and the jokes. So again, don't be on the butt end of the joke. And I would say don't even be the one making the joke, because life can change very fast. But what I would say is always ensure that you have financial stability and you're not dependent on anyone to give it to you. And if it is given to you, then have gratitude and show appreciation, but also ensure you are not getting so comfortable with it that you forget that at any point in time, you again may have to take care of yourself. So again, this is your girl Zena, and peace.